Citizen, CIG is currently holding a free fly event, so if you don't have Star Citizen and you would like to test it out, you can test it out for free right now until the 20th. After the 20th, you will have to wait for the next free fly event, which is coming up soon, or you will need to get yourself a game package. CIG is also adding a referral bonus to this event, and for the first time ever, this is including a P52 Merlin with lifetime insurance added to the account for any new players. I'll get into all of this along with a few warnings in the video, so if you're looking to get into the game, watch this to see how you can get this free ship, because even if you just want to take part in the free fly event, there are certain steps you need to follow if you want to take advantage of any of the free bonuses that are supplied in the future. On top of that, CIG is giving all Cutlass owners a free loaner of the Mercury Star Runner. I'm not sure how long this is going to last, but it looks like it's going to be at least until they have the killer seats in the Cuddy fixed. So if you have a steel, blue, red, or standard Cutlass, you should have that in your hangar. I'll add a link to the website where stated that in the link below. So the website states that there is a known issue with both the Cutlass and Aurora. However, the issue with the Aurora only affects using the beds, so don't use the beds. So the ship is still playable, but with the Cutlass, the seats on any model is potentially killing the players, and that makes it currently unflyable, which is why you're getting that loaner. So back to the free fly event. I'll be posting another video today about getting a bit more into detail about the 3.18.1 patch and link that here. So if you don't see that link, it means I haven't got the video out yet. There are still some major issues, and with many people wondering why are they holding a free fly, there has been a response from CIG, but honestly, I think that's only a half-truth. So this is my warning to new players. With the latest patch of this game, it's become a very buggy mess, and yet, from the 13th to the 20th, this free fly is going on. The official reason is to add more players and really stress test the servers before the next big free fly event, which is in May, which is Invictus. This is also an event that's going to include some more ship sales and some limited ship sales of different types that aren't available at all times of the year. What they don't say, and what could possibly be just as likely as trying to get more people to stress test it, is CIG dropped the ball with 3.18. I still see ads for the game when I'm watching other videos saying it's playable now, and it has been rough. So I wouldn't really say that it's super playable right now, certainly not what they're advertised. It's playable, sure, but not at a state that anyone thinking of trying for the first time is going to be impressed by. A lot of delays, a lot of lag, a lot of issues. I'm going to get into that in my other video. But by holding a free fly with bonuses and discount packs, they're hoping to produce more sales, since this has been a bit of a gong show for release, so I'm sure that has affected their bottom line. However, this does not mean you should avoid this event. Yes, the game is buggy and improvements have been slow, but there have been glimmers of hope for what's going to come with each hotfix of this patch. On top of that, the current discounts are a terrific deal with the bonus that's available. So I'll go over quickly what the deals are and how to try this game for free. First, trying the game for free, you need to make yourself an account. If you already have one, then you can skip this and go on to the next step. If you make your account, you need a referral code. Well, you don't need one, but you should use one and always put one into the account when you make your account. Because if you use one, you're always going to get a bonus in-game. At the very least, you're going to get 5,000 UEC, which is the in-game currency, when you start and have one added to your account. It's not much, and I think CIG didn't really plan for inflation. I'd love to see that increased in the future for new players. However, if you use referral, that bonus is always there. On top of that, if you use referral code when you make your account, that code is good for any time in the future. 2 days from now, 2 weeks from now, 2 years from now, it doesn't matter. If there's referral bonus, when you get the game, that code is going to apply at the time of purchase. I'll get into more about the referral bonus section of this video. If you have a referral code, use it. The easiest way to use one if you don't have one is click the link below and make your account. If you have a friend who plays, get their account from them. If you don't want to use mine, definitely use someone else's account. If you have a friend, I would definitely say see if you can get their account. Once you have your account, go to the free fly page, scroll down and click the code, get into the verse, scroll down even further, and when you log in, you'll see a place to enter the code. Just paste it in there and you can have access to downloading the game. You need a lot of space for this game. It's just shy of 89 gigs, I believe, so if you want any chance for it to run well, put it onto an SSD and give yourself. If it is on a physical hard drive, it tends to be even slower. The load times are a lot longer, so SSD is the way to go. On top of that, it currently seems more that it's RAM dependent than CPU or graphics card dependent for a lot of things. It seems to be the more RAM, the better it runs. Hopefully optimization is coming in the future. Also, they did just upgrade to Vulkan, so maybe that's not really so much of the case anymore. After that, just run the launcher, log in, and you are good to go. With the changes to the gas giant atmosphere, Orison, which I always said avoid starting at, is no longer really the worst place to start at. So you can choose your starting location out of any of the 4 that are available. You can always change that in the future. Whenever there's a wipe, whenever you're restarting, you can always change a new location. I like Lorville. It's still my favorite. It's easy to land at, has good moods for mining, and the space station above Everest Harbor is a popular station to visit. Now on to the main event, discounted starter packs and referral bonuses. So to make up for disappointing sales, CIG is offering 3 discounted packs. All these have the term War Bond applied to them. That just means you can't use store credit to buy these packs. They have to be purchased with actual credit cards, with actual money. The first is the cheapest, the Mustang Alpha. This pack is 10% off, and it makes the game $40.50. This is the cheapest any starter pack ever gets. I have never seen it for less than this price, and that's partly due to the backer status. I'm going to explain that in the referral bonus part of the video. All of the starter pack ships should be available for you to fly for free in-game as part of free fly. So before you purchase one, check them out there, fly them out, see what you think, see what you like. When you look at the packs, they also include extras. First is the Star Citizen digital download. This is required. If you buy a standalone ship, it's not going to have this, and you cannot play the game outside of a free fly event, even if you own a ship, without Star Citizen digital download in at least one of your packages. So at least one ship needs to be part of a game package. The only exception is if you spend over $1,000, you get access to the game without needing a package. Do not spend over $1,000. You don't need to enjoy the game. If you're just getting into it, honestly, with the changes to the Mustang that allow you to do box deliveries and access some internal storage, $40.50 can serve you well for starting out and having fun in the verse. Certainly, once you've been playing for a long time, if you want to buy bigger ships, go right ahead, but I really don't think you need to spend a lot of money. $1,000 to start something and try something out seems kind of ridiculous to me. Big ships are nice, but I really enjoyed the little ones. They're just so much fun. The ship also includes starting money. It does say $1,000, but if you use referral bonus, you do get the bonus $5,000 when you use that code. Also, CIG tends to give players bonuses after wipes. In the last patch, I think we started out with 200,000, quarter million, something around there. That's going to go away quickly because with the next patch, they are wiping again the databases. So there's been a few wipes with every patch that's been coming out. There's also a hanger with each ship comes with. Access to the hangars, they're not really in game yet. How they work has yet to be really explained, but personal hangars are on the horizon, so maybe sometime this year or early next year they might be out. And lastly, we're going to talk about insurance. Now, insurance is a bit of a tough one because no one can say for certain how it's going to work. But you don't really need to worry about that right now. Currently, all ships in the game, the insurance is ignored. The 3-month timer that's on this Mustang only comes into effect the day the game is officially released. Right now, with such a small ship, it's nothing to even worry about or bother about. Next package up is the 100i. It's a great little starter ship. It's very fast, very nimble, has a really nice interior, and it's $15 more. And honestly, I'm not sure if it's that much of a better deal. I still like the Mustang, although this ship does come with 6 months insurance. It is a cool ship, but I kind of like the Mustang. I would actually go for that if you're looking between these two ships. Saving a little bit of money, it's not really a huge change. Again, try it out in game, see what you think. Lastly, the Nomad, 25% off, 6 months insurance, and overall a really solid starter ship. This ship has a lot going for it. It has cargo space. You can do a little bit more cargo running. The Mustang does have cargo space, but not nearly as much. It's open to space, and it's considered like the pickup truck of the universe. The drawback is that your cargo is exposed. It can be stolen off the back. It has cool hover tech for the landing gear. One of the best looking ladders in games, I think. I know it's a weird thing to say, but just check it out. You'll see what I mean. Also has 3 interior rooms. It's got like the entrance room. It's got like a living quarter, and then it's got a small cockpit at the front. It's a great starter ship. You can also carry small vehicles in the back, including the ROC mining rover. It's a solid ship. So $71.25 gets you that ship and access to the game. So that's it for discounted starter packs. However, On top of that, CIG has a referral bonus going on. This bonus is the P52 Mustang referral ship. It's a bit different than a standard ship, and I'm going to go over the difference between a referral ship and a standard ship. First, how the referral bonus works is that if you use a code such as the link that I have below, when you make your account, you are eligible to receive this free ship. If you made your account 5 years ago and used a code and just didn't buy a game package, just didn't get into it then, you will get the bonus now. However, if you did not use a code when you made your account, even if it was yesterday, you will not and cannot add the code to an existing account. So you have to use a code when you make your account. The referral this time around is the P52 Merlin from Kruger. It's a small snub fighter, super quick. This would be a great ship for taking part in the new racetracks that are part of the latest update. It's a quick little fighter able to dock to or fit into many of the larger ships in the verse. This ship is also not currently for sale unless part of a larger package like the Constellation. In order to receive the Merlin, you need to become a backer. Basically, that means you need to spend at least $40 or more on the account with the referral code. As soon as you spend and cross that $40 threshold, you are considered a backer. If you do that during the time of this referral event, you do get the bonus. So if you've already spent $15 on a gift card a year ago, and that's all, if you spend, another $25, once you use the code, both you and the owner of the code will get one Merlin bonus. As an account, you cannot get multiple ships. So if somebody uses an account 14 times, that person does not get 14 ships. It's only one for you and for the other person. This referral program runs until the 2nd, so any game bought before then will get the referral. As for the ship itself, it will not appear in your account until after the 2nd. I'm going to link the description for explaining the referral stuff if you want to read more about that below. If you want to make sure that it did work, you can check with the person whose code you used, and they can confirm on their end that it worked. Like any past referral bonus, there are some key differences with this referral ship. Firstly, it has lifetime insurance, or what's known as LTI. As I stated earlier, insurance is a bit of a gray area in the game. A lot of people have opinions on how it's going to work, but honestly, nobody knows exactly at this moment. Right now, if you crash or lose or abandon any ship in the game, you can claim it for a replacement. As long as everything is working as it should, you get the ship returned exactly as it was. Upgraded components and all. There have been some bugs recently where paints have gone missing when you've claimed a ship. Sometimes something like missiles weren't coming back. If you're mining, you will lose your modules that you have on your prospector, and in some cases the mining head, if you've knocked it off on a rock when you claim your ship, that is also lost as well. So I don't know how it's going to work in the future, but I think it's going to be something more like that, where you have insurance on your hull, but things like upgrades, new engines, those would be lost without additional insurance that you would be buying in game. Having lifetime insurance is cool because you can upgrade this Merlin into a bigger ship in the future, and the insurance is always passed on at the higher state. So if you're passing on buying a ship that only has 3 months insurance, but you're upgrading your Merlin, it's going to actually have lifetime insurance on that newer, bigger ship. However, that leads to one of the biggest caveats in a referral ship. This ship is worth $25, but it is not meltable. You can't scrap it and get $25. You also can't gift it. It's locked to your account. The ungiftable makes it so people don't end up with a fleet of 50 Merlins. However, the unmeltable is also something you may not consider when you're upgrading. You can upgrade this ship and get cross-chassis upgrades to bigger ships. So, for instance, if you wanted a Pisces, which is normally $45, $20 will get you a CCU to the Pisces, and that ship will have the lifetime insurance of the Merlin. You could then upgrade that Pisces to a larger ship. But, like any other ship that is upgraded from a referral, you cannot scrap it or melt it down to recover your money. So normally, if you took a ship that you bought with cash, you applied a CCU to it and upgraded it, then you upgrade it again, whatever you did, if you melt that down, you're going to get all the money you spent back as credit that you can use in store to buy other ships. But with the referral, it is locked. You cannot melt it. So once you've spent money on an upgrade on that ship, it is locked to that ship. You can't melt it down and recover your money. One other thing is you can't downgrade a ship. So you can't take, say if you did upgrade to a Vulture, then you decided you wanted to get a slightly smaller ship and you wanted to downgrade it with a different CCU. That's not how they work. CCUs can't downgrade. They only go up. So that's it. a current free fly event going on right now and a referral bonus with a buggy patch. So if you want to see how buggy the game is, what to expect when you're playing the game, getting into it right now, look for my other video coming out hopefully sometime today. I'll link to that when it's out below, talking about what you can expect with the current state of the game. Until then, I hope this was helpful. Please like and subscribe and help me out. I'm over halfway to my goal of earnings in my videos, and when I get there, I'll be having a giveaway on this channel, giving away something cool. Possibly, I might even look at getting one of these Mustang game packages now and using that as a future giveaway. And if that happens, it will also include the Merlin. So if you subscribe to this channel, when that happens, you'll be able to see that. So until then, thank you so much, and I hope to see more of you in the verse. Goodbye, everybody.